So we only need a couple more cards for the second part of the reading. So the overall energy, Sagittarius, is the Star. The card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is very deep, spiritual healing. This is like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water and remembering the essence of who you are, right down to your bare bones. You know, remembering what you want, what you don't want, you know, in life. Very, very deep, and it's entirely a healing card. Up here in your highest energy is the Chariot. So this is a card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But with the Chariot, this is all about moving forward. And then you see those sphinxes right there? If you snap those reins, those sphinxes can get up and they can book pretty fast, really fast. These are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So this tells me I think you're moving forward from a healing. I think you've been in a place of healing for a while, and now you're ready and are moving forward. Wow. You know, I think that this healing was over a relationship, for sure, with the Six of Wands. I think you thought you had success in love. I think you were seen as a couple with somebody. And someone walked away because it got the Eight of Cups here from that relationship. And I think that's what you had to heal over. But you're moving forward now. And then I have the Queen of Swords on the other side of the Six of Wands. You needed closure, and I think you got your closure. You spoke up. You got your sword out in self-defense. So, you know, you're speaking your truth and you're asking them their truth. Now, I think this is all about getting the closure that you needed to heal, because there was a walking away. But, you know, anytime somebody walks away, even if you're forced to walk away, you're always walking towards something. Never forget that. You're not walking into oblivion. You are walking towards something and away from, this is a relationship, all these cups of love. Or just somebody that you love, whether you were in a relationship or not. But in having to walk away or needing to walk away, you are walking towards something. I think you might see that now because you're getting ready to move forward. I have the Nine of Swords next to the Star card and under the Queen of Swords. This is being in your head. These are thoughts of truth and clarity. I mean, maybe you were just, you know, getting your truth and clarity from your own self, your own healing. And these swords of truth and clarity were going through your mind. You're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I see that? Or, oh my gosh, you know, how did I get myself into this? Now I'm healing again. Or maybe it's something you heard from the other person as far as closure goes. But, you know, it's all part of your healing process. All those swords of truth and clarity. It was needed. I have the Seven of Pentacles under the Eight of Cups, the walking away. Now this is waiting and waiting and waiting for something to come to fruition, this relationship, I'm sure. It's like the bush had budded, but it never blossomed, and you're just getting so bored, and you just barely you can hardly stand up anymore, waiting for commitment or security or stability, the next step forward in a relationship. You might have been the one that had to walk away. I'm not sure. But it's this Seven of Pentacles is right next to the Lovers card. And the Lovers is right under the Star. So this is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there's your guardian angels and spirit guides. I feel like they brought you together for a reason. This is the Lovers, a very strong connection. You might have been lovers in another life. I think there was a reason for this. I have a whole half of the reading to go. It might have been a spiritual lesson. It might have been unfinished business from a prior life, because they are a very strong soulmate. So next to the Lovers, I have the Queen of Wands. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart, or someone else is around this reading, and there you are, Sagittarius. You're holding a wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. And you know, you're holding a sunflower, and there's a cat. So you know, this is the most passionate card in the deck. So wherever you put your love, you put your passions, whether it's gardens or animals or people or wherever it is. Okay, work. So you're very passionate. You're ready to move forward, and I got on both ends of this first part of the reading, moving forward. And you're finishing up some healing here by getting truth and clarity from a situation. Oh my gosh. This is a hard one to heal from. Let's take out a couple more cards for this part of the reading. And there they are. Okay. So, the Three of Swords. And this is what the Queen of Swords has her hand out to. Seeking truth and clarity. There's a lot of tears. Your heart was broken. There might have been a third party or a third energy involved with the Three Swords. But, yeah, I do think that you seek some sort of closure to this in order to... Because see that rain right there? Those are tears. And a broken heart. And it has to do with waiting for this relationship to evolve. Because it's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the Queen of Pentacles, and they're all male or female, by the way. But the Queen of Pentacles, this is the second largest pentacle in the deck, and the Queen, which is you, on your highest energy line, looking at that pentacle like you really need something solid and secure. I feel like this other relationship was not solid and secure. I feel like it was temporary, but it was brought to you by your guardian angels and spirit guides. I think you might have had unfinished business, or there was a spiritual lesson here. But it feels more like unfinished business when I look at the rest of these cards. So it didn't happen. You're really examining the pentacle. I got the Page of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Pentacles. And so you're trying to foresee your future now, and you're trying to determine, like, is there security and stability out there for you? Is there someone who is available and committable out there for you, that you won't have to walk away from the love? So you're imagining, you're healing, you're getting ready to move forward, and you are imagining your future now. And I had the Page of Wands under the Three of Swords and next to the Nine of Swords. Well, yeah, I do think that you seek your closure. I think that whoever this was that was in your life, I don't think they were being honest with you. And you want some answers, and I think you seek it. This is like something's brewing from the bottom of your feet, and it's going to come out your mouth. You're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and it's going to help you on your way by getting this truth and this clarity about how they, how could they break your heart this way? They were being sneaky, and I think you're going to find that out. They were being deceitful, hiding something. And, again, that could, point to a third party or something that they were just hiding from you. So being deceitful, this could be taking, it's lying, stealing, cheating, rumors, anything deceitful. So you're going to get your truth. You're going to see this part of them, which is going to help you move forward. I have the Nine of Wands right next to the Seven of Swords and under the Page of Pentacles. You are worn out. You are just right down to a frazzle here. You feel like you've been drugged through the mud on this relationship. Like I said, that is really deep healing that you're going through, or you're just ending going through, or about to go through. I hope it's ending. But this is under the Page of Pentacles. This is what's got you in this place of looking at your future in a whole different way. Like, how are you moving forward? Not how are you both moving forward. I have the King of Swords. This was whoops, drop that card. This was a soulmate relationship. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading, like I said before with the Queen of Swords. But being that the Queen and King are both here, the King is guarded. I don't think they told you very much. I think they kept a lot to themselves. I feel like they were really kind of blocked from you knowing, because see, remember we did have the Seven of Swords too, and I feel like they were just kind of blocking you really getting to know them. And there's questions now, and you will seek the truth and clarity. I hope that they come up with it. They probably will. Whether or not they do, I think you will figure things out anyway, either way. I have the Fool right next to the King of Swords and right under the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think they were just like throwing caution to the wind in this relationship. I think they were living it day by day, moment by moment, not thinking about the future, just kind of bouncing along with their head in the clouds. But they, you come to the edge of the cliff, and you were too. You were kind of following in the footsteps, of the King of Swords, following their energy. But the thing is, as you started to look forward, you took your head out of the clouds. See, you got the Queen of Pentacles here. And I don't think they did. I think they kind of wanted to stay in that energy. And that's what they were guarded about, is they wanted to stay in the energy of the Fool. And I think you wanted to move forward. And I just feel like this was unfinished business from another life. I have the Hierophant next to the Fool and under the Nine of Wands. The Hierophant is the card for Taurus, so Taurus might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the Hierophant is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability, groundedness, and it's a very spiritual card for marriage. You just gave up. You're like, this isn't heading toward marriage. I got the Fool card right next to it. And you are really worn out about thinking that this is going to evolve into something more grounded and solid. I just don't see it happening. I see you moving forward on your own after you go through some deep healing and some tears and a broken heart. But you are getting over it, and you will be moving forward, and you will have your sword up in doing so. I'm going to take out a card from the universe. Let's see what kind of advice that they have for you and what they have to say about this whole situation or your life in moving forward, just whatever it might be. Okay, Sagittarius. What does the universe have to say about this? It's right here. The law of attraction. The universal law of attraction is defined in this card. So they're just trying to tell you how it works, okay? How the world works, how the energies work. The law of attraction says, and I'm going to read it to you. You can pause and read this whenever you want. The essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. And while this may seem like a rather simple statement, it defines the most powerful law in the universe, the law that affects all things at all times. For nothing exists that is unaffected by this powerful law. And the law of attraction is the thoughts you put out there is what you attract into your life. So think positive. Think about what you want. Don't think about what you don't want, okay? If you ever find yourself thinking about what you don't want, switch your thoughts around to what you do want. It takes time. Nothing manifests overnight, but this is the way to manifest what you do want into your life. If things were to manifest overnight, you'd be undoing them constantly. That is how, it's your mindset.